Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 880. And we can see by the map screen it is both a hard level, we can see because it has a hexagon shape, and a timed level. It's got the timer on it. And when it's a timed level, I start at the map screen and I see what we're facing. And it's a relatively big board. There aren't a lot of divots in it, but it is cordoned off by licorice cages, and it looks like those are coconut wheels under those licorice cages. And there's cellophane. I think I see some +5s in there. There's frosting. So we need to clear out as much of that as quickly as we can. The other thing we want to do is focus on how to get the points in the time we have. It doesn't tell us how much we need, but just so you know, you can extend the time you get by creating +5 candies. The way to do that is the same way we make our sugar drops on sugar drop levels. We make cascades. I make a move, and then that move triggers at least 3 subsequent moves. That'll give me +5s that I can then collect, and it'll add to my time bank. The other thing we want to do is work on points. Any specials I can make, I want to do that. I want to focus, if I can make a color bomb, that's awesome. It used to be if I made a color bomb and I paired it with a wrapped candy, that would give me the biggest point value. That's not the case since they changed how wrapped candies and color bombs interact. So I want to pair a color bomb with a single color candy, an individual color. Gosh, I'm having a hard time even making moves. Ooh, I'm getting ticking time bombs on this board. So that's something to watch for. Okay, so now I'm finally able to make some moves up here, and that's what I want to do because I can't populate down here until I make moves up here. Normally I want to work low to the ground to create these cascades, but until I get this opened up, that's a little tough. Here I also now need to focus on the ticking time bombs, but I'll use a color bomb to take that out. And I see there's another color bomb on the board for me if I can access it. And even though I have a lot of ticking time bombs, I'm also able to make a lot of specials on this board. I do not want to pair these together. Remember, I want to use individually colored candies, no stripes. And there are 2 reasons for that. Number 1, it doesn't give us a huge point boost to set off a color bomb with a special on the timed levels. And also, it eats up a lot of our time on our clock. These coconut wheels are kind of eating up a lot of time too. Okay, so making specials, striped and wrapped candies, and then wrapped and wrapped candies and striped candies. Those combos are pretty good to use together. They don't take an inordinate amount of time, and they give a pretty good points boost. See these +5s that are coming down? It seems like it's quite easy to make cascades on this board. Look at that. And see, this is going to be a good point boost for us. That's a significant jump in the meter for us. Timed levels are one of my favorites, and that drives people crazy sometimes because it's not the favorite of most people. I think our brains all just kind of work differently and process things differently. I have to tell you, I hate to think. Chess games give me a headache because there are so many things that you have to consider and think in advance. And I kind of love the timed level because it is what it is. You're just making these immediate matches, and I think my brain works well with immediate matches. Gosh, I got to get over there. Here we go. This will work. My brain works really well with seeing an immediate match, and the more I contemplate it, the more I just kind of get bored and go, oh, I'll just do this. So now let me tell you, if you're faced with a ticking time bomb that's about to expire and you don't have enough points, just stop and don't let that ticking time bomb expire, because you can always recover from not having enough points because you'll get extra points by everything that kind of pops on the board afterward. Every special or +5 that you've created that you haven't used up yet will convert into points. But it doesn't matter if you have no stars or 3 stars, if you allow a ticking time bomb to detonate, then you're dead. So don't ever allow that to happen. Just let the clock expire if that's going to happen. Okay, and speaking of ticking time bombs, I really do have to be on the watch for those. Some of these are kind of isolated, difficult to reach. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and let things expire. If I can't, oh, here we go. Okay, so that's how I beat level 880. If you're still struggling, there are two approaches that people use for timed levels that they have found successful, and they're opposite to each other based on personality. One is to exercise, do a whole bunch of jumping jacks and really get your blood pumping and get your adrenaline going, maybe drink a shot of espresso. And then the second one is, I've heard people, no, I need to relax to do a timed level. I grab a beer, I sit down, I play some nice music. So figure out how you operate best, and that's how you should attack each timed level. If you want to see more videos, you can subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.